Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. You are listening to Z on the Breakfast Show on Ramadan special EVA 102.5 FM on this wonderful bank holiday day. Today looks a little bit sunny today, but not enough sun. It's a bit windy, gonna be a bit cloudy, so may even get some drops of rain later on, brothers and sisters. Hope that you had a good Saturday and Sunday and are continuing to enjoy this holiday today on Monday. MashaAllah, we had a wonderful Saturday and Sunday here at the studio, absolutely busy with the Drop of Compassion, who are doing a lot of wonderful work in Malawi. And after that, on Sunday, we had the Ramadan Mercy, who do a lot of wonderful work in Kosovo, in the Balkans, in Albania, and that particular region is something that they have taken upon themselves, and nobody else has delivered good projects in that area as Ramha Mercy have. So Jazakallah khair to all the brothers. May Allah reward you all for your efforts. You've done absolute wonderful job. Of course, we have to applaud everybody who's involved in this world of giving, in charity, in the work that they have been doing throughout Ramadan. And afterwards, some of them are even continuing. So Sultan Khan, you are super fast. Absolutely, he's in touch with me already. Salams, brother Zed. Jazakallah khair for that. So you're up before me today. You know, normally we start on Saturdays and Sundays at 10, but due to the holiday, we're starting at 10:30 here. That's why today we started at 10:30. So already the messages start coming in on the mobile from various people who are waiting for us to start. And today, Sultan, what's going on here today? Do you want me to tell you? As me and you today only, Sultan, right now, right this minute, unless you start sharing and connecting me with all your database, all the 442 people that you know out there on your WhatsApp phone and on your Facebook, on your Instagram, start connecting us. And already some wonderful listener has sent me a beautiful hadith here, and I'm going to read it out to you, Sultan, if you're listening. Every servant of Allah will remain standing before Allah on the day of judgment until he has answered 5 questions about 5 things in his life. How he spent it, as his wealth is talking about, yeah, how he spent it, his knowledge, how much he has acted upon it, his wealth, how he acquired it, and how he spent it, and his body and health, how he used it, his body and health. I like that one, how he used it. Of course, that means all those brothers and sisters out there who are scoffing away at iftar time, this one is especially for you. So how you used it is very important for us all to understand. So we're last 10 days, 8 days left now before the end of the Ramadan, and then we will start again the same old Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Of course, you can make your own decisions and work either on a scientific calendar, or you just have to follow somebody else. So that's what it's all about. And of course, somebody sent me a message to, please, can you talk about the European Parliament election? Of course, it was a little bit of an eye-opener, and this election, I think, will only be prevalent till October, and we're going to go on the big screen there and give you some results here, and quite a lot of parties there, and winning majority seat holder is the Brexit party. They have quite a lot of seats. If you check up, and you will find that out. So of course, many people, I'm interested to find out how many people actually turned out to vote for this particular European Parliament election. It would be quite interesting. So quite a lot of seats were available, and enough people did not really come out to vote for this one. So up until October, even is the deadline to pull out. Now it is almost certain that in October a final decision will be made and Brexit will mean Brexit, that Europe will not be with UK. Only now our football teams will be part of Europe, not our country. So that's what the European Parliament election is all about. The chart is a little bit complex. My producer has put it up there on the screen, and at this hour, 10:35, 10:40, he wants me to do all the calculations in my head without any calculator, and it's a little bit difficult to do that. I'm sorry about that. It's not very easy, to do all these calcs in your head. My name is Zed, not calculator. So we're going to have to get back to you on that until we have some better, easy to understand results on that. So here, this one is much better. Brexit, 28 seats for the Brexit Party. Lib Dems, 15 seats. And Labour, 10 seats. And the Greens, 3 seats. And the Conservatives, only 3. The Greens have got 7. In fact, the Greens have even beaten the Conservatives. And the rest, SNP 0, Change UK 0, UKIP 0. Of course, this is absolutely an eye-opener. So the vote share was 31.6% for the Brexit Party. So 31.6% of all the voters, they chose the Brexit Party, and the Lib Dem Party got 20.3%. Of course, this is a huge, huge loss for the Conservatives. And if you can scroll down a little bit, I can read the top. No, the other way. Here we have, it's another tough night for both Labour and Conservatives. The Brexit Party has swept across Britain, and Liberal Dems and Green Party have also made some gains. The Conservatives are 5th placed party with less than 10% of the vote. So what does that tell you? That tells a big story for those of you who are politically inclined. Of course, how many young people are nowadays politically inclined? I'd like to know that, So if you are listening in right now, and if you're between the ages of 18 to 25, do give me your thoughts on this, and let's see if we can find out how many of the young people today in our community get involved with the world of politics. Because ultimately, if you don't get involved, you sit outside the fence, nothing changes. So always I tell all our young listeners, be the change that you want to see in this world. That's what you have to do, is be the change that you want to see in this world. So today we have an absolute packed program. We have at 1 o'clock, we'll be starting the fundraiser today for the City Retreat. City Retreat is in the Church Gate part of the city center. How many of you are aware of the City Retreat? Church Gate is a very, very old part of the city center, and it's located near Matalan. If you ever go down to the City Retreat and you want a place to pray, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go, Akhil, if you want a place to pray in the city center? You look left, you look right, you come to the clock tower and you walk straight across there. That is Church Gate. And you will be able to come there to pray Zohar. And you will be able to come there with your family, because it is very family-friendly place. You can leave the kids to play there while you are praying. And this is very, very important, to have a place in the city center where you can go and make salah in the afternoon. Or if you go out there with your wife and she's doing the shopping and you want a place to go and just chill, go there, sit down, read a book, have a cup of coffee, then you'll go to the City Retreat. So there are many, many community centers in the city of Leicester, but this one is unique in that it is in the city center, right in the heart of the city center, behind Debenhams, walking distance from the clock tower, from John Lewis. You can walk to it from all directions and come there. So those of you who are not aware and who have not been to the City Retreat, please do come over, and you will be able to find out more what goes on there. It's developing constantly. All community projects are not instant. They have forever lifespan of development. So all the time funds are required to develop them, to make them compliant with so many regulations that are prevalent nowadays. So, brothers and sisters, you all have to go through your journey of life, and at some point you will also be involved with one of the community centers somewhere in Leicester, or even abroad. Even if you're doing charity abroad, you'll get involved, you'll build a mosque, you'll do some water wells, you'll do various projects, you'll support orphans. So much charity that you have seen throughout the month of Ramadan in all parts of the world. And this is a blessed month, the last 10 days. These are the months, this is the last 10 days is the period of Ramadan that you can absolutely make du'as. Many people who are going through an absolute difficult time right this moment, please make dua. Ultimately, you will make dua, and you are sincere in your dua, Allah will make it good for you. And this is the period that we all have to focus on now. Locally, brother has just reported to me an absolute horrific accident yesterday on nearby the Pack Foods, which is absolutely really mind-boggling. We make duas for the brother who is absolutely critically ill right now in this accident. Even if you saw the WhatsApp, you see this mindless thug driving at the speed he was on that particular road nearby Pack Food stores. It is absolutely horrific. This video came from a CCTV from somebody's house, capturing this high-speed vehicle hitting another vehicle, and that vehicle then being forced to go over another vehicle. So all of you, if you have any information about this particular accident, because you live locally, you know more than I do, then please do share with us. But we absolutely have to get together as a community and fix this problem, do something about it. We need to have a control on all these vehicles. So if you have any ideas for this, do let us know and let us share as to how we can solve this problem, because ultimately the police will be forced to close roads down during the month of Ramadan if this is the behavior of all of you. Absolutely not on. So here's it's a message here from yesterday. We were talking about relationships, and somebody sent me a message yesterday which I can't recall. We read that. It said it's all about the chicken. Of course, we'll get back to that one. I need to leave that one to my producer, because he's more of an expert on different types of chicken that there are about and how to eat them. And another message here is Salam Zed with the glasses. Of course, these are not just ordinary glasses. These are extra vision special glasses that I wear. And if you need to know more about them, then you better come and join me in the studio and donate some money here today for the city retreat. So if you are coming today, give me a thumbs up. I'd like to invite the whole of Leicester here today. Come and join us, and let's have some fun. Let's exchange lots of ideas and have a little sit down and a banter. And that's what we have to do. Our community engagement skills have to step up a gear. If you agree with me, then let me know. That's what it's all about. Our community engagement skills must step up. Surely this is where we have to go tomorrow. So if you are free, bring the family over, because it is a family fun day. Come and visit us, and let's sit together and share lots of good ideas in the community. So all of you guys out there, we've only got a couple of guys here. Everybody else is sleeping. As soon as you wake up, you engage with us, connect with us, and let's have a great program together. So later on this week, I have a team coming from the police station. We have to discuss many local issues, mainly concerned crime. We have a call we're going to take this morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother Zed, how are you?
You are up and early today, my brother.
I'm trying to up and run today, yes.
Well, you guys did a wonderful job yesterday, didn't you? Here.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. I think the last it was quite, I think it was tough beginning, but I think the last push did the trick, alhamdulillah. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, It's for
A great
people.
cause.
It's a great cause, and people have been saying to me, "Oh, there's loads of charities, this, that, and the other." But the way I look at it is, at the end of the day, you give to what you have to give to, and you do what you do, and you have to do your best. But I think charity has to be taken very seriously at home as well. For example, your city retreat projects you guys do. I think people really, really need to understand that, yes, alhamdulillah, we do a good job by donating to places like Syria and all the other places in the world. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, alhamdulillah. It's a very, very good thing. I think people do need to consider and realize that we do need to contribute to our own community, which obviously places like City Retreat and is it Malana Lockhart's place? I think he does a fantastic job as well. But
The Peace Center.
people actually need to need to realize and need to contribute towards that as well, because that's for our community as well. And we need to help not only people abroad, but we need to help our own people. Am I right in saying that?
Of course, we have been pushing that initiative every year at the radio to tell all the charities. We have 8 charities who come here Saturdays and Sundays throughout Ramadan that some of the monies you collect, it wouldn't hurt you to put 10% of that what you collect into local projects to help develop communities. If you have to move forward and live in a diverse community, most people will not even know that we are now, the ethnic community is over 50% in the city of Leicester. Did you know
Well,
that?
no,
Well,
no,
population of Leicester is in the region of 400,000. So almost 200,000 of those 400 are not, they're ethnic.
that's true.
So,
That's true. That's something new I've learned today.
well, of course, with the diversity like that, we need to support local initiatives.
Correct.
There are many initiatives. They might not be a Muslim community center. They might be of another faith, but they are serving the Muslim community center. So, if every community center out there which is serving the community, excelling with community development initiatives, that people have a lot of time and passion in what they do. Without all
Mm,
these people, the whole community will collapse.
very true. Very true, Brother
And
Zed. Very true.
ultimately, it's our input into these areas of community. And I tell people all the time that when you climb the social ladder, you started out in a terraced house, you moved to a semi, then you went to a detached house, and so on. You must never forget your roots, and you must
Absolutely.
come back down to assist and keep the cycle going and flowing.
That's true. That's true. And I think people need to be recognized. People need to be recognized for that as well.
So the question is that do we do good only over 1 month of Ramadan, or do
No.
we continue to do good throughout the month of Ramadan
Well,
as well as the rest of the year? This is
it's like saying, do you become a Muslim for 1 month, or do you become a Muslim for the rest of the months as well? That's what it comes down to, doesn't it?
that's right. So this month, as you're aware, we put the initiative called MAD. The MAD initiative was all about all of us understanding that we must make a difference. So I told everybody this month at the beginning that you have to be mad. And I don't mean it in the context of be
Of
mad
course not.
and slap everybody about at home. No, I meant it in the context of making a difference. Be mad and make a difference. That's what you have to do. All of us have to do that. And some of the members of parliament that were here, we told them that you must do that, and one of them was laughing, saying that we're already mad in Parliament with what's going on with this Brexit
There is no
situation,
parliament.
and
What parliament are we
and
talking about now?
he was having a good laugh with me. So Mo Ismail has joined us, Sultan Khan has joined us. You know, they're all waking up slowly. After your call, they'll all wake up, and sadly, the program is going to end in 4 minutes and 37 seconds. So they're waking up a bit late, aren't they, because it's holidays, and they want to sleep.
It is bank holiday, yes.
Yeah.
But okay, what's with the glasses, brothers? Then
Well, these are, bifocal glasses. So if I don't wear them, then I can't read. And due to the intensity of the light in this room, they go dark, they go light. If you look closely, on
You're
your
looking very,
screen.
very dashing as always.
Yeah,
But I
and
mean, with these glasses,
you see,
extra dashing.
this is technology. You have to keep up with it. So that's a reason for the glasses. So I'm happy that I've answered a question that was making you scratch your head, and you don't need to do that anymore because you're fully relaxed now that you have learned about the story of these glasses.
And what's this thing about the chicken and the ducks? Now, what's that all about?
Well, if you were listening attentively, there was a lot to that particular story, but you need to grasp the meaning of it. It was
Okay.
related to relationships, and in relationships, whether it's you with your brother, with your wife, with your friend, you have a situation where one person says it's a chicken and the other one says it's a duck, and a little bit of an argument starts. The wife will say, no, it's a chicken. The husband will say, no, it's a duck. Like you and your friend, for example.
Yeah.
You were bantering outside there and you were having a similar conversation yesterday. And
Correct.
you do that about 3 or 4 times and then you're coming to no resolve. So what has to happen is one person has to say, yes, it was a chicken. And both are happy. They hug, they hold hands.
Sometimes you just have to give in and say, yeah, okay, fair
That's
enough,
right,
it's
yeah.
chicken.
And then you go back on your own and you say, well, it's not really a chicken, it was a duck. But you've solved the crisis, haven't you?
True.
And
True.
that,
But is one? I mean, I don't know whether you're a cricket fan. You do realize the World Cup starts in a couple of days' time.
yes, I am a cricket fan, but my team is getting absolutely thrashed at the moment, so I don't know if you can do something about that. Absolutely.
Are we talking about the mighty Pakistan?
I don't like to say names, due to GDPR rules.
GDPR rules.
So I have to be careful with that. I'll get everybody from Pakistan outside the studio and give me a good hammering. So, yes, actually, it's very sad. They had an absolute whitewash, didn't they, against England? So
They did, but that doesn't really matter, does it? It's all about the tournament. I think they'll come good.
Inshallah. Now, I want you to connect with all your database of friends in Leicester. Come and visit here at the City Retreat and
Yep.
buy a product or two. It's all down for a good cause at the City Retreat. We need to raise some money, some funds, and move forward and develop that centre to bring it as being a centre of excellence in Leicester for other cities to follow. Every city should have a city retreat in the city centre. So our Muslim community can go there, make salah, and the non-Muslim community can come in there and ask questions about what is Islam. We need to propagate and show them with good actions that
Of course, inshallah.
this center is for everybody. And there's a message come on the screen. Shall I read it to you, or you're going to read it from home?
You tell me.
This is something that you have now started off here in the city of Leicester. The glasses are his alter ego. I'm not a man of ego. As usually, he is Super Z, so he is in disguise. He's given me a new title now. So, like Super Surf in Leicester? He's now made me a Super Z. So I need to do something now. What Super Z does, like.
You're not Super Z.
Yeah.
You just in my eyes, you're the special one. There's all sorts of names for you. In my eyes,
No,
you'll always
there's only
be that special one.
15 seconds left. So if you have something to say it quickly. So we can close this program today. 10 seconds to go.
Right. Make dua, inshallah, and
Okay.
hopefully you'll.
I got to cut you now, and I'll see you all later, brothers and sisters. Take care.